It's been a rainy summer. It's been a rainy spring and summer, which is nice for us right here in North Texas and southern Oklahoma, but that also means it is humid. And I think an air conditioning system almost has to work harder when there's a lot of water in the air, which means when it gets really hot during this month in August, somebody, one of you watching, is going to end up having to call this guy Robinson Air to have your air conditioning repaired because they go out a little bit during this time of year, don't they?
Absolutely. They work harder this time of year than they ever do, throughout the year.
Yeah. Is that true? If it's more humid, they have to work harder? Or is that just my imagining?
Yeah, well, they have to work. And speaking of humidity, our biggest seller is we've got 4 systems. And the biggest seller is our higher end system. It's a multi-speed. So it works on low speed and it takes care of that humidity. Huge difference.
Yeah. So what does that mean? It's just like spinning a little bit all the time that just kind of keeps pulling the water out of the air?
Yeah, it's just kind of like a 10-speed. It's just at a lower gear. It doesn't go as fast. It runs longer, so it has more time to take care of the humidity. Plus, I mean, your thermostat tells you what temperature it is, but it doesn't tell you where you're most comfortable.
Yeah.
We've had customers who, after we've installed the system, they'll say, you know what, we've turned our thermostat down or up 2 or 3 degrees because now we're comfortable at a little bit higher temperature because the humidity's down, and it does make a difference.
Okay. And if it never really bothered you before, it hasn't bothered you in a while, can I just say, it's been bothering me. I get hot and just get hot and sweat. It's just like, well, if I liked that, I'd go live in Houston, So, but the air conditioning systems that you have, they have the technology to help pull that out of the air.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so what if it's one of those where, they have their houses maybe 10, 15 years old and it's kind of time for a new system. Would you patch them up this time of year, or would it maybe look at some of that new technology that they didn't have 15 years?
I mean, we could do whatever the customer wants us to do, but typically we suggest the life of a system's 10, 15 years old. Now, we can, just like any car, you can have a car and have 300,000 miles on it, but it really doesn't make sense to put money into an older car.
Yeah.
Every few years you want to upgrade. You want to get something that's a little bit more fuel efficient, for instance, something that is not going to break down. Yeah. You've got a guarantee, you've got warranties on it, and that's the thing. You may have a 100,000 mile guarantee on something, and that's what you buy that new system.
Yeah. Well, I think being comfortable is the upgrade in technology that most of the people are watching. It's like, I would like to upgrade to fully comfortable. If you'd like to be fully comfortable, give Robinson Air a call. They've got numbers in Wichita Falls and in Lawton and a few of the surrounding areas. This is Darryl. He's the owner. Before we go, tell us one more thing. Tell us something that they don't know about Darryl.
We talked a little bit about me because when I come up here, I typically take the bike. You asked me if it was a bicycle. Obviously not. I'm not in that good a shape. But I've got a Harley, and I get on that because now is our busiest time. And you can imagine, I mean, we're doing 400 or 500 service calls in a month. We're installing 30, 40 systems in a month.
Yeah, wow.
And those guys in the field, they get stressed out, and I do too, and we all do, but that's just a little bit of our stress relief. And I think I'm just like, most of our customers, you just got to have kind of an outlet.
Yeah. There's somebody at home right now going, yeah, that's right. I'd ride my bike as much as I possibly can. A motorcycle.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're not really getting ready for the hotter than hell 100.
Yeah. No, if you're going on any rides, just give me a call at the office. Maybe it's something I'd like to join in on. So.
Thanks, Darryl.